6 years into nomadic living and I've just landed back in Tenerife. This highland holds symbolic weight for me because it was my third stop as a nomad, exactly 6 years ago when I first started this lifestyle. So it feels right to begin my time here with a reflection, something that captures my own philosophical backbone for this way of living. Not the philosophy of nomadism in general, but just one lived perspective. We live inside certain tensions every day, whether or not we name them. And in this video I want to map 6 of them. They run through my own nomadic path, but they are not mine alone. And I hope this short reflection can reveal more about the architecture behind our lives, not just the visible moments. This is not a list of answers, it's a sketch of lived nomadic phenomenology and exploration, and it's part of ongoing self-reflection, but I believe anyone can project their own life tensions onto these 6 themes. Belonging versus transience. I move enough to never be fully rooted, but I integrate deeply enough in each place to feel at home. People pick up on it. I seem of a place while never being entirely from it. And this dual presence creates both resonance and distance. Intimacy with the environment, but without the final tether of permanence. This creates a tension. Can belonging exist without permanence? Self-determination versus surrender. Much of my path has been deliberately designed. Career choices, location independence, intentional relationships. But just as much has been shaped by accident and serendipity. Unexpected social connections, detours that drew them up. This invites the question, how much of our life is ours to architect and how much is given to us? Depth versus breadth. I live broadly, many places, many experiences, but I still pause to integrate and extract meaning. This sparks the inquiry, is life richer when we go far and wide or when we go deep? And can we do both without breaking ourselves? Integration versus performance. I share selectively, not as a highlight reel, but as curated moments that fit a bigger narrative. This raises the question, what parts of life do we live for ourselves and what parts do we live for others to witness? Freedom versus connection. My independence is part of my identity, yet connection with locals, friends, collaborators is what gives my experiences color and meaning. The existential pull here is how free can we be without becoming untethered? How connected can we be without losing autonomy? Permanence versus impermanence of self. I have evolved my identity through different contexts, academia, corporate, nomad life, but there's a through line that remains recognizably me. This poses the question, what is constant in a self that keeps changing environments and roles? So this was a brief sketch of my phenomenology of nomadic living. There is an existential undercurrent to how this way of life is perceived and to how I inhabit it. It's not just traveling a lot or having cool experiences, it feels more like a life that doesn't follow the default template, a search for what a meaningful life might look like, a movement through places as if both part of them and passing through at the same time. And that creates a kind of narrative tension, alive to possibility yet aware of impermanence. What emerges is not just the accumulation of experiences, but an exploration of identity, connection, and place. Even something light, a photograph, a passing story, seems to carry a larger context that isn't fully visible. Rather than consumption or performance, I see this approach as closer to inquiry, an exploration carried out through living. This reflection doesn't aim to resolve these tensions, but to name them and hold them open. If any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your reflections in the comments. And if you want to go deeper, you'll find more of my writing on my blog, Renaissance Nomad. I'll be filming the next video right here in Tenerife. I'll be here for a while, slowing down a bit, so I hope to see you soon.